and like we had finally just got to a new agreement and stuff, and they put me into an up to date deal, like the deals that like they're giving to like the newer producers and stuff now, which is like a time based deal, like probably like 2 or 3 years, I believe. And after that, you kind of like free to go type thing though. You just gotta turn in your songs. You just put your points up and turn in your songs. You ain't gotta recoup all the way. You just gotta, turn in your songs.
So
Yeah.
while we on the topic, I see a lot of producers signing work for hires, and then they mad 6 months later when they not getting paid no more. So can like one of y'all explain like what's like the actual definition of a work for hire contract?
I ain't never seen one of those.
The work for hire is just like if you I never really heard. I've never heard of a producer signing a work for hire though.
More
But
like writers.
not writers, but more like people that writers too. But anybody can do it though. But I see more like instrumentalists that come in and play instruments and stuff, like do like work for hires and stuff. Like you pay them to come in and just play something on something instead of like giving a percentage of the song, you pay them to do that. And that's kind of like a work for hire type of situation.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I never heard of it in like a producer coming in and doing a work for hire situation though. But that it don't. If some producers doing that shit don't sound like it makes sense to me. I wouldn't do it.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's what they needed to hear though, because it has been some producers that
Don't
came
sign no work
that
for
they did that.
hires.
Yeah.
Hell no. That song go 4 times platinum. You gonna be hot. Hell no.
So as far as like going through paperwork, like name like some things, like what's a bad producer deal or like a bad contract? What are some things to notice for?
All of them. No, I'm just playing.
Not for real though, all of them for real.
Hell no.
Some bad shit. Shit. Everybody deal different. I don't know. Shit. It depends on your situation. Bro. Like, but honestly, I feel like everybody kind of like. It's kind of hard to sign a bad producer deal, especially if you hot. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna give you like a standard deal, and the standard deals they not real bad though. They like kind of they decent, but like if anything, like I said, like we said earlier though, I think an admin deal would be like the easiest thing to do and the most sensible thing, and it's not really in depth. It's really no bad to that though, unless they're trying to like do some other shady business behind it, which I never heard of. But I couldn't tell you what's bad though. You had to see the whole contract and shit.
I feel you. So I mean, just to end it off though, just like going away from the business side, like just honest question, like how do y'all feel about music now? Like is trap, like does music sound the same? Do you feel like everybody trying to sound the same? I'm asking both of y'all.
Nice answer, man.
I feel like I ain't gonna lie. I feel like music is evolving finally, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie. For a long time, it was just like, fuck. But it's just like I ain't gonna lie. It's always up to the producers that have to lead, bro. The producers got to lead. Like I remember when I Love Makoni came out, and that was the best time, like for me in music. That was like when you and Metro was doing I Love Makoni, bro. That was my favorite time in music because it was so fucking unique. But even after that, I felt like music kind of sounded the same. But I feel like in 2021 right now, I do feel like it's evolving.
Yeah. I like what y'all doing with the shit now, to be honest. Y'all niggas is going crazy.
I appreciate that shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I appreciate that shit. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. We gotta get I Love McConan back, bro. On some swag, bro. We gotta get him back, bro. That's one of my favorites.
See, y'all gotta tap in with him. Like y'all gotta show him that y'all fuck with him. And I'm pretty sure he'll fuck with you. Like
yeah,
like I feel like that's something cool to do for y'all. Like some cool ass shit. Like somebody y'all fuck with, y'all can fuck with now too. Shit, do that shit.
Yeah, for sure. But how you feel though? You feel like me? Oh, what you say? You like what we doing? So yeah, they go to answer shit. I love what's going on with it now.
Bro, they finally asking like legit questions in the chat, bro. So 808 Narco said, if I use a loop, hold on, what he said? So if I use a loop, make a beat, then rap on it, should the loop maker get 25%? So I guess he's saying what's the splits of a loop maker should have?
I don't even know too much about that right now. I'm still learning, bro.
So like if you use a loop, okay, so let's put it for like this. Like let's say Naz, you use a loop and there's 3 loop makers on that loop. Is y'all splitting that shit equally or you getting your 25% and they gotta split their 25%?
Man, I feel like I'm just the type of person. I feel like, and I might get a lot of hell for this, but I feel like loop makers gotta pay their respect to the nigga that's in the fucking room, bro. Like imagine if if you're a loop maker and you're not in no rooms, how the hell is your shit gonna get placed?
Hey,
If you
talking
can't
shit.
if you can't pay respect to the nigga that's in the room and got your shit placed, then you just a flawed person. That's how I feel.
I
I know
feel it.
some that be
I
like,
feel
I
it.
want 50%. Like, come on, bro. You wasn't even in the room, bro.
Tony, you feel the same?
I feel exactly the same way. But like as far as like splitting up the percentage wise and stuff, like how you was asking, like I try to handle the business as quick as possible though. So like let's say like for instance if I get a sample from somebody and they got 3 other producers on it and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I'm under the impression I got it from this one person.
Mm-hmm.
I would split it. I would split the 50 between me and him, and then he got split his 25 between the other people he brought in.
Facts.
That's
Facts.
just how we do it.
That's how I would do it too. That's fair. Bro, that's fair. Like,
Yeah, because
that's
it ain't
fair.
like we called the extra people in though, and like I said, I'm under the impression that it's only one producer on it, but then when we do paperwork, we see it's a whole bunch of producers on it. You gotta split that
Yeah.
up with your team. That's your team.
Mm-hmm.
When you put it like that though, it do make sense though. Cause that is like right, we should take that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's your team, that's your people. So you gotta split with your people. You know what I'm saying? And I feel what you're saying, Nash. You was like, bro, you gotta respect. Like I'm the one that got this place. A lot of time, like new producers, they come in and they ask for a whole bunch. And it's like you gotta understand, there's levels to it. You feel me?
Levels, bro. They don't understand how hard it is to even get in certain rooms, bro. Like that's sometimes I'm gonna be real. That's why I don't really work with loop makers that much. I only work with my team because sometimes loop makers will feel like, damn, I did this part of the beat. And I'm like, nigga, that shit would have been sitting on gmail.com if a nigga never you know what I'm saying, bro?
Funny as hell. Nah,
Like
that's a fact though.
that's a fact,
That's
bro.
a fact though. Like you know, I feel you though. I agree with that too. Like,
So how many
but
emails
not.
and loops?
I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to like. I don't want them to feel like no type of way. But that just kind of like we are kind of like on the ground, like doing the work and stuff. So it's like you kind of got to respect what we do too.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's a
Nash, like
fact.
how many like DMs you say you get from producers just asking to like work with you or collab with you or like you know what I'm saying, send you loops.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, my DMs is filled with Donda questions.
Sally, what about you, man?
What was the question? I'm
So
tripping.
like how many DMs do you get a lot of DMs of producers trying to work with you, collab with you, send you loops?
Yeah,
So
but
like for like younger producers who really don't know, like what like name me like some words or like DMs that kind of like stray you away from leaving them on red. You know what I'm saying? Like how should a producer like approach you if they want to work?
oh shit, that's kind of hard to. I don't really know. Like, I just suspect niggas that be doing their own thing and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Me
That's
too.
kind of. I just kind of I see that before I see a nigga reaching out to me and shit though. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Me
I've
too.
been
To answer
I've been
that
seeing
question.
I've been seeing Nas work for a minute though. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing him do his thing for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it just got us to the point where we are today. Now I really hopped on here because I wanted to hear what he was talking about with the tag shit though. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel you. I feel
you
Yeah,
you.
know,
that was a whole combo. I felt like we cleared it up as the best way as possible though.
nah, you did, bro. I mean, it wasn't really nothing to clear up. To be honest, like shit.
Yeah.
shit.
Cause I'll be reading the comments. I've seen most of the comments saying like, oh, I sound like an idiot saying
Yeah, but
that.
they were mad when you said
They
that for
was
sure.
mad at
They
me.
were mad.
So I'm glad we got to even do this to clear it up and clear it up with another producer that's super duper stamped in the game. so that they could really understand where we was coming from, bro.
Yeah, like ain't no harm to niggas that use a tag at all. Like,
Yeah, nah.
keep on doing it. Like, but it's gonna get, you gonna get to a point where you be like, okay, I'm a little past that point though, to where I need this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Facts.